Yes, you did it. Woo! Congratulations. Welcome to day 90 of my 90-day mental, emotional, spiritual well-being series. I cannot believe it. Woo! By the way, if you've missed the other 89 videos, go ahead and check them out and hit subscribe so you can have more great information from me. I am so absolutely relieved. This is all about celebration, right? Relieved and proud and thankful, and what a journey. What a journey. I started this 90-day challenge 90 days ago, so just over 3 months ago. And as with anything, there's been ups and downs, there's been various kind of challenges. But here's the thing, it's just about being consistent and going through in spite of the challenges. So just knowing that it's something that you got to do and just going through it. So let's talk a little bit about celebrations. Wow. If you've done anything consistently for a period of time, there's an end goal and there's a result, then there's something to celebrate there. We tend to celebrate birthdays, weddings, passing exam results, great things to celebrate because it marks the end of a journey. It marks the progress. It marks the effort and the drive and the resilience and the character of the person who when you get to that point of celebration. What a wonderful thing. What an absolute wonderful thing. And we celebrate usually with other people. We want to emit that energy and feel the vibe, and it just, gosh, you feel so good when you are celebrating something. So if you can do anything consistently for a period of time, whether it's a 3-day challenge or a 5-day or 7 or 10 or 90 or whatever it might be, it's a question of committing to that, being consistent with it. You've got to love it. You've got to have a big enough reason why. You've got to know, okay, if I'm doing this for this period of time, what is my end result? Because I know there's going to be things that happen. So these videos, the majority of them have been 10 minutes, roughly 10 minutes. But obviously the start of them were 2 or 3 minutes. Okay, so even just putting that time aside, a couple of minutes a day, but doing it every single day, and then you build up that confidence, you build up that more knowledge, more desire to take the action, more it's a must, I've got to fit it in, it becomes a habit. So then you can increase, well, for me, I increased it to 5 minutes and then 10 minutes. So if you're thinking about this in terms of, let's say, health and fitness, and you're just starting off with 3 minutes a day, or just doing 20 sit-ups a day, or 15 squats, or whatever it is, okay? But you give yourself that target of what you're doing, and there's accountability, okay? This is also really, really important, that if you have someone to hold you accountable, often we're not really good at holding ourselves accountable. We need that external source. So even if it's journaling or writing or telling someone or being part of a mastermind group, there's always that extra energy and that extra backup we get when we involve other people. So as far as anything to do with coaching, this is really why we have a coach or coaches for different areas of our life. And if you would like me to coach you on your journey, then I'm going to hold you accountable. I'm going to listen to where you are, where you want to go, what's holding you back, what your beliefs are, what your stories are around it, any experiences that you've had which will help you in those times when you need that boost. Really digging deep and finding where those sources are, where those stories are. Okay, looking at things that you felt have held you back because there's been a certain person in your life or a certain experience or a certain circumstance, and you feel that that's debilitating you. Well, as we've talked about in previous videos, it's utilizing that, turning that around, reframing it, making your mess into your message, turning it around into something that will inspire you, inspire others, give you the courage to keep going forward. So all of these different topics that we've covered in the last 90 days, covering all different areas of life. So how we think, the mental capacity, how we think, how we use our language, how we access our memories, how we think about the decisions we've made, or when we've procrastinated, what's been the reason behind that. Everything around mental and thinking. And we've got three parts of our brain. We've got the limbic system, we've got the reptilian brain, we've got the neocortex, different parts. We've got subconscious brain, subconscious mind, and conscious mind. So all of these things kind of touched on, definitely can explore in future videos and courses. But it's been so incredible because we all have this and we can change it. What a gift. Looking at emotional part of us, okay, heart, our feelings. As human beings, we have all this array of feelings and they result in different kinds of actions that we take. But how can we master our emotions? How can we be in charge of how we feel, why we're feeling that way? If it's not serving us, what can we do to change that feeling? How can we make ourselves feel a certain way? How can we make ourselves feel confident and happy and powerful and take that action? How can we make ourselves feel like we are more loving and giving? What do we do when we're in that sad and depressed state and that panic state? What can we do? So just mastering our emotions. And then the spiritual side. So just this feeling of connectedness. Sometimes when we feel so alone, like nobody's listening, nobody's with us, we're in this deep pit of despair, just knowing that so much is around us. We have the freedom to go outside and just be in the sunshine, look at the sky, look at the leaves, breathe, feel our connectedness. Okay, go into that space of meditation, asking our consciousness, the greater good, the greater environment around us, whether you call it God or nature or Mother Earth or the universe, whatever you call it, just tapping into that intelligence that's around us. So how do we do that? How often do we need to do that? How does that make us feel? So we all have this. We have this right within us and around us. And obviously there's a physical as well. So our body. What messages is our body telling us? How can we utilize our breath? How can we give thanks for everything that we see? How can we use our affirmations? How can we improve what we feed our mind and our body in terms of nourishment, in terms of water and rest and food, and looking at what we're eating, the relationship we have with food and dieting, the relationship we have with our body in terms of movement and fitness and energy, and just creating that vibrancy within us. What to do when you're feeling like you're not feeling like it. What to do when you've got abundant energy, and how you can move that to inspire others and to impact your own world. So there's so much, and this is just the tip of the iceberg. I have covered just things that were inspiring me for the last 90 days. And thank you for being on this journey with me. Thank you for taking your time, because I know 5-10 minutes is a big chunk of the day when you could be doing something else. So I hope that I have inspired you and motivated you, and I would love you to continue to listen to the things I've got to say, to engage with me, to share with me what's coming up for you. So please do subscribe. Please do find me in other social media channels as well. And please do check out my courses and audios and other things that I can put out there to help you and inspire you. I'm so thrilled. This has been an incredible, from me personally, incredible journey of transformation over this last 90 days. And I hope from wherever you were 90 days ago, or you're starting this now, okay, whatever you can get from this, I would love to hear. And peace and blessings to you. And this isn't the last of me. I will be doing, you can check out my other playlists, you can check out my other videos, other courses and trainings, and this is going to be something that I love doing so much, and I'm going to continue doing this. So I would love to see you in the next video. Lots of love.